Hey folks, Gary here. Hey, how many of you can spot a fake, right? Someone who says one thing but does something completely different. I think most of us can, although some people are very tricky with that. I think but most of us, we can spot that. And the thing is, it smells. So we smell it more than we spot it, I guess. Well, that's one thing, but here's another thing. How many of us are fakes? And honestly, I think we fall into that category far too often, more than we realize. And we say one thing, but we don't back it up, right, with our actions. And we don't want to do that. We want to be authentic Christians. We want to make sure that we're serving God correctly, and we want to make sure that we are a blessing to God and to our community around us. And so we've been looking at Romans 12, and it's about being a living sacrifice to God. In other words, I give my life completely to you, God, to be used by you so that other people will come to know you as well. And so Paul talks about this character inside of us, about being genuine inside of us, and what the marks of a Christian are. And so he starts off this conversation in verse 9 and 10. So we're going to look at that this morning and see what it says. So the marks of a true Christian. Let love be genuine. In other words, let your love be real. If you say you love, make sure you are loving, right? So let your love be genuine. Abhor what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. In other words, what he's saying is make sure your love is real, that you actually are loving people. People say they love, and then they go to the world and they say all sorts of horrible, harsh things to the world that does not show the love of God at all. The commandment we have is to love one another. We love one another in the body of Christ, but we also love the people in our community in such a way that the love of Christ is flowing out of us and it splashes on people and they receive the love of Christ and say, that's good. I like that. And they come to know who Jesus is because they start to ask the questions. According to Paul in these two verses, who should you be getting even with? Who should you be trying to get one up on? On those who love you, right? If someone loves you deeply, get even by loving them even more so, right? Right? Outdo one another in giving honor. So, great lesson in here. Love one another, but do it authentically. Authentically? In other words, really, really mean it.